elementary school teacher is facing felony charges tonight, accused of urinating while in class.
Now an English teacher at Wilson Elementary, he's facing charges of 4 felony counts of indecent exposure after allegedly urinating while in a classroom. A Phoenix police report states officers went to the school March 18th and learned from the principal 4 students saw the 52-year-old peeing in a can while at his desk. The students, ages 11 and 12, were each interviewed by officers, stating they initially heard what sounded like a zipper falling and witnessed Hinton peeing while at his desk. They also reportedly saw his private area. Phoenix police also interviewed Hinton, who reportedly admitted what he did was in poor judgment but peed in the can because he was so new to the school he didn't know how to get in touch with someone to come watch his class. So he claims he resorted back to what he did while serving in the Army. However, he doesn't believe students saw his private area because he claims it was covered. Hinton now faces 4 counts of indecent exposure, which, if found guilty, could carry a prison sentence each between 4 months and 2 years.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey again to hit y'all with another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely splendid. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Arizona by way of Phoenix. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Arizona. Everybody's out of the great city of Phoenix. Now, before I start the story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And as you all may know, today is what? Yes, today is not Wacky Wednesday. Today is Trifling Tuesday. And this story has trifling written all over it. But before I start the story, I want to ask you all one question as parents. What would you do if your child came home one day or called you from school and told you that a teacher urinated in front of them? How would you respond to that allegation? And also, what would you do about the situation? As in the case of this story right here, where we have 52-year-old Kurt Hinton, a retired military vet.
I spent 20 years in the Army.
And Kurt, before I go any further, I want to thank you for your military service because it's a great thing what you've done. And thank you for your service to our country. But it's sad as hell what you've done at the school. And the school go by the name of Wilson Elementary School in Phoenix, Arizona, where Kurt Hinton taught English. And they say Kurt Hinton been at the school just for a little while, not that long.
Phoenix police also interviewed Hinton, who reportedly admitted what he did was in poor judgment but peed in the can because he was so new to the school he didn't know how to get in touch with someone to come watch his class.
So let me ask you all this before we dig deep into the story also. What would you do if a teacher came to your classroom and said they had to urinate real bad? What would you do as a teacher? Would you go try to watch that teacher classroom, watch the children while that teacher went and used it? Or would you tell them to get the hell on and go piss on themselves? I know me personally, it depends on how I'm feeling that day. And the reason why I asked you all that question is because Kurt Hinton had all kind of options that he could have used at his disposal instead of relieving himself in front of these children. Now, I'm also going to say this. It's not like he dropped his drawers and just whipped his thing out and peed right in front of these children. But as the story goes, you will hear quite naturally how it all went down. And it all went down last Tuesday while Kurt Hinton was teaching his 6th grade English class.
Now an English teacher at Wilson Elementary, he's facing charges of 4 felony counts of indecent exposure after allegedly urinating while in a classroom.
Where it was reported that 4 students was inside of this classroom. You had a 12-year-old boy and also 3 11-year-old girls. And just imagine, family, how those children must have felt after witnessing what they witnessed inside his classroom. But Kurt made one important statement. He said he wanted to make an impact in these children's life.
Hinton talks about how teaching is in his DNA.
I enjoy elementary school teaching, and I know that I can make an impact to hopefully a few kids, if not all the kids.
Well, Kurt, you did definitely make an impact to all these children, not just a few of them, every child in that damn classroom. But I'm very sure also that it's not the kind of impact that you intended on, but at the same time, you still made an impact.
He's facing charges of 4 felony counts of indecent exposure after allegedly urinating while in a classroom.
And now, as you all heard the news say, Kurt Hinton faced 4 counts of indecent exposure. And also, they had the nerve to say allegedly. Ain't no damn allegedly. You know why, family? Because, number one, the kids told on him, and also, Kurt told on his damn self when the police came and questioned him. Listen to this.
Phoenix police also interviewed Hinton, who reportedly admitted what he did was in poor judgment.
And while these kids was inside of this classroom, that's when they heard a zipper unzip and also heard the sound of falling water, as you all heard.
The students, ages 11 and 12, were each interviewed by officers, stating they initially heard what sounded like a zipper falling and witnessed Hinton peeing while at his desk.
Now, after hearing that, family, they let you know one damn thing. Kurt Hinton had to piss very bad. So I thought to myself, usually when a person have to pee real bad, it's like a buildup. But at the same time, unless you have a medical condition, I understand that. But we do not know if Kurt Hinton has a medical condition. Because think about this. If we all just had to pee at the spur of the moment, guess what? We all will be pissing on our damn selves. So I wondered if Kurt Hinton felt that pee start building up before it happened. Because you already know. You get that little feeling in your stomach, and then your stomach start filling up. And then, guess what? If you don't make it to the bathroom quick enough, you start getting a little leakage. And some of y'all, you already know. Because some of y'all probably pissed on yourself this morning or just yesterday. But I'm sure within the last week, some of you all, at least one of you all, that's listening to me right now, has at least pissed on yourself. So what I'm trying to say is this right here. Why didn't he have enough time, or what was going on in his head to make him think that it was okay to do this in front of these children? And like I told you all at the beginning of the video, it's not like Kurt Hinton whipped out his wood and pissed right in the can, standing up in front of the class. But at the same time, at least to his benefit, he did try to sit down behind his desk, even though he had to piss like a Russian racehorse running from a glue truck. And that's what gave him away. And we're not going to be long, family, but we're going to be very strong, like a strong smell of piss. Now, this is what I want to ask Kurt. Kurt, what made you think that it was a good idea to do this? And sir, you had other options at your disposal. And I know some of you all thinking to yourself right now, well, Trey, since you know it all, what kind of damn options did Kurt have? Number one, you could at least ask the kids to leave out the classroom if you had to piss very bad. Number one, you could have told them, look, you all step outside. I got to take care of some business real quick. And guess what? Politely grab that can and handle your business. And guess what? And make sure that there's no smell inside the classroom. Because you know some of y'all have a strong smell of piss. You already know your piss smell like ammonia. That's one option he could have used. Told the kids to leave out the classroom. Now, the second option he could have used. The second option, he could have went to the classroom immediately right next to him. Like if it's the classroom next door or across the hall. He could have went right there and asked the teacher, please, pretty please, with sugar on top, watch my classroom while I go urinate, because I got to piss like a mug. You already know what we talk about. Anyway, he could have used that option. Then option number three, he could at least try to make it to the damn bathroom. And guess what? If you can't make it to the damn bathroom, quite naturally, it's only one other option. I know some of y'all are thinking to yourself right now, well, Trey, you gave us three options. Sir, what's the fourth option? The fourth option is the best and the worst at the same damn time. But think about this, though. Now, the fourth option could have been, he could have sat right behind that desk and pissed all over himself. And guess what? But at least he wouldn't have been arrested for a decent exposure and have his face plastered all over national news, all because he had to pee. Now, if Kurt would have only used one of those options I have named, he would not have been arrested for a decent exposure.
He's facing charges of 4 felony counts of indecent exposure after allegedly urinating while in a classroom.
Because you got to think about the worst charge of it all is not really you pissing, even though you did do it in the classroom. The worst charge, they say, is when these kids seen your wood.
4 students saw the 52-year-old peeing in a can while at his desk. They also reportedly saw his private area.
And now, Curry, after hearing that, you know damn well them kids too young to be looking at somebody's private part, a grown man. But at the same time, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt because I don't think that you intentionally meant for them to see your wood or whatnot. But at the same time, sir, what kind of damn dumbass decision was that, sir? I mean, you made it all the way through the wars. You made it through 20 years in the military.
I spent 20 years in the Army.
And once again, thank you for your service because my dad retired from the military also, Air Force captain. So thank you very much. I understand, that you gave to your country and your country should give back. But at the same time, sir, you won the war, but you lost the damn battle in this classroom. How you make it out of the military, but at the same time, turn around and get a job as an English teacher, only just to get arrested and exposed all over national news because you could not handle your business properly. That's a damn shame, Kurt.
Phoenix police also interviewed Hinton, who reportedly admitted what he did was in poor judgment.
But to Kirk's benefit, at least he did admit to the police what he done, even though he could not have denied it. And some of y'all are thinking to yourself right now, well, Trey, how in the hell could he not have denied this? Number one, you got children that seen you. You got 4 different children that seen what you done. And also, we got a piss-ass can inside this classroom. And also, you're lucky that the police did not want to go a step further and do a body search. Because guess what? You already know, unless you shook that thing off good, that tip still have a little pee-pee on it. Anyway, let's go and close up.
Phoenix police also interviewed Hinton, who reportedly admitted what he did was in poor judgment, but peed in the can because he was so new to the school, he didn't know how to get in touch with someone to come watch his class.
Now, family, did you hear that? Kirk told the police that he was so new to the school that he did not know how to get in touch with a teacher to come and watch his students. That's a damn shame right there. Now, Kurt, Now, you way smarter than that, sir. And I'm sure you'd have been in all kinds of situations where you had to use your reasoning. And sir, for you to spend 20 years inside the military, I know damn well you got some damn sense. But you mean to tell me that your excuse is going to be that you are so new to this school that you did not know how to get in contact with a teacher to come watch your damn classroom? How about you just go to the nearest classroom? And if you do go to a classroom and the teacher is very busy, guess what? You have those other options that I told you about earlier that you could have used. Because you got to understand, sometimes these teachers cannot leave their classroom, so we must take all that into consideration. Now, you could use those other options I told you. Told those students, if you couldn't hold it, to step outside the classroom. And guess what? Life goes on. You would have still had your job. Only thing would have been wrong was a little scent or a little hint of piss in the air inside of this classroom. But Kurt, out of all damn things, you chose to use a damn can. And they already know what kind of can it was. They said it was a white can. And I'm thinking to myself, what kind of white can did he use? I mean, where you get that at?
So he claims he resorted back to what he did while serving in the Army.
Now, as you all heard the news say, family, we're going to close up that he resorted back to what he knows best, what they did in the Army, the military. Sir, they did a lot of damn things in the military, blowing stuff up, shooting people, espionage, all kind of other stuff. But that don't mean you take that whole concept and take it to the damn classroom. And then he said that he did not know these children seeing his private area because he was covered up. Kurt, evidently something is wrong.
However, he doesn't believe students saw his private area because he claims it was covered.
And the reason why I say that, family, is because the students, once again, say they seen your private area. Now, unless you working with a monster and you could put that thing up good, I can understand that. But at the same time, Kurt, come on now. You know you've been at this school long enough to know how to get in contact with a damn teacher to come watch your class. But I find it very sad, Kurt, that you all over national news, all because you had to pee real bad and you went by it the wrong damn way. And look at the news. The news is not nothing. The news went to the man's house trying to get a damn interview with the man. And guess what happened?
Friday morning, we went to Hinton's house just to see what he had to say about all of this. A woman answered the door, but quickly shut it.
The woman that was at Kurt's home, whoever she is, slammed the door right in their damn face, just like, guess what? They supposed to do. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. And also share the video with your family and friends. Until next time, you all stay blessed and use better judgment, people. Use better judgment, because you just never know how things may turn out. But who in their right mind relieve themselves in a damn classroom around a bunch of damn 6th graders? I don't care if it was a bunch of damn 12th graders. Who does that? Anyway, I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King show. And guess what? I'm out.